Bee pollen benefits for men and women. Top 10 health benefits of bee pollen. Bee pollen is a powerful superfood. It is not only good for general health, but also sexual health, in both men and women. It is considered a magical elixir of sexual health since ancient times. What is bee pollen? Honeybees collect pollen from plants and deposit it to the beehive for food. Bee pollen contains over 250 biologically active substances, including proteins, carbs, lipids, fatty acids, vitamins, minerals, enzymes, antibiotics, and antioxidants. The ingredients depend on the season and type of the plants from which these pollens are collected. Here are top 10 health benefits of bee pollen. 1. Bee pollen benefits for men. Studies suggest that bee pollen has an androgenic effect, which can restore your confidence in the bedroom. It has shown to increase the levels of testosterone hormone, which is vital for male health and functions. It has shown to increase production and quality of sperm. Bee pollen is widely known as a natural libido booster and an effective treatment for erectile dysfunction. A study reported that bee pollen effectively treated erectile dysfunction in men between 20 and 52 years of age. After just a month of consuming bee pollen, it not only improved their sex lives, but also improved fertility. Bee pollen dramatically improved sperm count and motility, making sperm swim faster and last for longer time. Bee pollen also helps with prostate issues in men. It reduces prostate inflammation and pain, and helps to shrink the prostate in people with enlarged prostate, making sex more enjoyable and for longer. Anti-cancer properties of bee pollen can also help with prostate cancer. 2. Bee pollen benefits for women. Bee pollen supplements are also effective for female reproductive health. These are found to increases fertility, libido, and energy in women. It is shown to increase levels of estrogen hormone, which stimulates the ovaries to produce healthy eggs and increase fertility. The bee pollen can help the women who are trying to conceive. Bee pollen regulates menstruation and helps with menstrual problems, such as pain and cramps. Bee pollen also relieves the unpleasant symptoms associated with menopause, such as hot flushes, night sweats, mood swings, depression, and weight gain. Taking bee pollen every day has shown to ease these problems. In one study in postmenopausal women with removed uterus or hysterectomy, bee pollen renewed enjoyment of sex in majority of the women. 3. Bee pollen is rich in antioxidants. Bee pollen is loaded with a variety of antioxidants, including flavonoids, carotenoids, quercetin, camphorol, and glutathione. These antioxidants protect the cells from free radical damage, which causes chronic diseases, such as cancer and type 2 diabetes. In many studies, bee pollen has shown to reduce chronic inflammation, eliminate harmful bacteria and infections, and combat the growth and spread of tumors. 4. Bee pollen is strong anti-inflammatory. Traditionally, bee pollen has been used to reduce inflammation and swelling. According to studies, antioxidants such as quercetin in bee pollen have powerful anti-inflammatory properties that are comparable to nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Bee pollen also suppresses the production of inflammatory hormones, such as tumor necrosis factor. 5. Bee pollen benefits for high cholesterol. High levels of blood cholesterol and lipids are linked to heart disease. In animal studies, bee pollen extracts has shown to lower blood cholesterol levels, especially bad cholesterol. Bee pollen reduces atherosclerosis plaques and keep clots from forming. 6. Bee pollen benefits for liver. Animal studies suggest that bee pollen may boost liver function and protect it from harmful substances. It also promotes healing of the liver as well. 7. Health benefits of bee pollen for allergies. Bee pollen may boost the immune system. It has shown to reduce the onset of allergies by inhibiting the activity of mast cells that cause an allergic reaction. Bee pollen is your natural alternative to antihistamine medicine for allergies. 8. Bee pollen is a strong antimicrobial. It is found to kill potentially harmful bacteria, such as E. coli, Salmonella, Pseudomonas aeruginosa, as well as the bacteria that cause staph infections. 9. Bee pollen heals wounds and burns. Strong anti-inflammatory, antioxidant and antimicrobial properties of bee pollen, aid in wound healing and prevent infections. One study reported it equally effective to a standard pharmaceutical drug that is used to heal burn wounds, with far fewer side effects. Another study reported it superior to standard medicines for wound healing. 10. Other health benefits of bee pollen. In some studies, bee pollen have shown anti-cancer properties. It can prevent and treat breast, prostate, uterine, colon, and leukemic cancers. Bee pollen has shown to boost metabolism and improve muscle growth, and better utilization of nutrients. Bee pollen side effects. Bee pollen is safe for most people. However, people with pollen or bee sting allergies should avoid it. Pregnant or lactating women should also avoid it. It can also interact with blood-thinning medicine. Here we are done with Top 10 Health Benefits of Bee Pollen for Men and Women. If you enjoyed the video, please like and share with others. Also subscribe to my channel. Thanks in advance.